This is the Rheem RTEX-24, a 24 kilowatt, 240 volt electric tankless water heater that looks like a slim metal book instead of a giant tank. It's a compact rectangle, roughly 18 by 18 inches and about 3.5 inches thick, which matters a lot in a small home. My place is under 1,000 square feet, and with 3 active boys, every inch of storage counts. I've got a shallow mechanical closet, about 14 inches deep and around 2 feet wide, where the main shutoff and cleaning stuff live. I needed something that could mount on the wall and disappear into that space without turning the closet into a mess. This unit fits that need better than anything else I tried. From my experience, there's a moment of doubt when you unbox something this slim and modern. If you grew up around those towering steel tanks, a heater this small almost feels suspicious. Can it really keep up with daily showers, dishes, and hand washing without a giant reservoir of hot water waiting around? The short answer: yes, as long as you understand what it can deliver and you set it up right. If you're new to tankless, here's the quick idea. Instead of storing hot water, a tankless heater warms water only when you open a tap. No standby heat loss, which means you aren't paying to keep a big tank hot all day. The RTEX-24 uses self-modulating technology. In plain terms, it senses how much hot water you're pulling and adjusts power draw to match, so it's not blasting maximum power when you're just washing your hands. That's one of the key features that sold me, because efficiency is the whole reason to go tankless. Rheem rates this at 99.8% energy efficiency, and I believe it. My utility costs dropped when I replaced a standard 50-gallon tank, and I stopped dealing with those awkward, wait for the tank to recover moments after back-to-back showers. On paper, the RTEX-24 is rated up to 5.9 gallons per minute. If you're not familiar with GPM, that's just the flow rate measure for how much water runs through at once. In perfect conditions, that number suggests it can handle what a typical 2- or 3-bathroom home might need. But remember that cold, incoming water changes everything. Colder water needs more heat to reach your set temperature, so the max flow you can get at a comfortable temp will go down in winter or in colder regions. In my opinion, that's the biggest real-world detail to keep in mind with any electric tankless unit. During the coldest stretch here, if I tried to run multiple hot taps in the shower at the same time, I had to either lower the flow or accept slightly cooler water. That said, for daily life, one shower running, maybe the dishwasher later, it's steady and reliable. I keep my set point around 120 degrees F, which is plenty for showers and dishes, and the temperature doesn't swing around like older setups I've used. The RTEX-24 has 3 internal copper heating elements. Copper heats fast and can be serviced later, which matters if you plan to keep the unit for years. There's an LED digital display on the front that lets me change the temperature in 1-degree steps. I didn't realize how much I'd appreciate this until I used it. Seeing the exact number brings peace of mind, and making small changes is easy. No guessing with a vague dial. That alone made daily use smoother. Let me talk about the part that took the most planning: power. This unit needs serious electrical. To run the RTEX-24 at full output, you need 3 separate 40-amp double-pole breakers and heavy-gauge wiring, 8 AWG copper. If your panel is already packed, you might be looking at a sub-panel upgrade. I can do basic wiring, but I brought in a licensed electrician to make sure everything met local code and to keep the warranty clean. I'd recommend this for pretty much everyone. The install was painless once the power was sorted, and the peace of mind is worth the extra cost. If you're considering this unit, account for that upgrade in your budget, especially in older homes. Plumbing was straightforward. There are 3/4-inch NPT connections on the bottom, which worked with the standard fittings I already had. I added shutoff valves and service valves to make maintenance simple. If you haven't dealt with tankless maintenance before, here's the basic routine. Flush the unit once a year with white vinegar or a descaling solution to clear mineral buildup, especially if you have hard water. That keeps the elements clean and helps the heater keep up with demand. It's a small job with the right valves, and it's well worth doing. Noise and look are underrated perks. The stainless finish is clean and modern, and when it's on the wall, it doesn't draw attention. The unit runs whisper quiet. I used to hear my old tank kick on, rattle a bit, and hum for a while. With this, sometimes the only clue it's working is the warm water coming out. From my experience, the day-to-day convenience is what sold me. No waiting for a tank to refill. No planning showers around recovery time. Just open the tap and it heats on demand. When I manage the home carefully, staggering showers, not running the laundry hot cycle during the busiest bathroom window, the RTEX-24 keeps up without drama. It's perfect for small to mid-size homes, townhomes, and tight utility spaces where every inch counts. If you're in a very cold climate, or if your home often runs multiple showers plus appliances at the same time, you might want to consider a larger capacity or a different fuel source. But for many households, this hits a sweet spot of power, size, and simplicity. Key features that make a difference to me are the self-modulating control, the serviceable copper elements, the clear digital display, and the excellent efficiency rating. These aren't flashy, just practical. In my opinion, that's exactly what a good water heater should be: predictable, efficient, and easy to live with. I'd recommend this for anyone who values space savings and wants to move away from the inefficiency of a big tank, especially if you're willing to invest in the proper electrical setup. Factor in the cost of any panel work you might need, and consider that the long-term benefits, lower standby losses, endless hot water within its capacity, and simple maintenance, can make up that difference over time. If local rebates or incentives apply to electric upgrades where you live, that can help too. In conclusion, the Rheem RTEX-24 has proven itself in my home. It's compact, quiet, and efficient, and it delivers steady hot water when used inside its limits. The install requires thought and proper electrical work, but once it's in, it just does its job and stays out of the way. If your priorities are saving space, cutting standby energy waste, and getting reliable hot water without the fuss of a tank, this is a strong choice. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel and drop your questions or your own experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.